Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday, August 19th, I believe, 2024, and we are well into the 100-day challenge. The 100-day challenge was this crazy idea I came up with to just let you guys meet some of the amazing people that stand behind the Power of Pink and the Now Honors, the women that have been honored and are being honored this year, the class of 24, the speakers, the supporters and the sponsors. We just want to be able to say thank you and also, let you guys meet them. And today we have somebody I have never interviewed before, but she is a major supporter of the pop and the now. Marlene is here. What's happening?
Hey. Thank you so much for having me on today. I'm so excited.
Thanks for being on. You and I have known each other now for a couple of years. We met in Inspire to Speak with Sir
Yes,
James Dentley, correct?
yes.
That's awesome. I remember, seeing you and watching you over that weekend, literally just transform along with the other students of the program. But you really stood out. And I said, when you're ready, let me know and come on to
Oh,
the Power of
yes.
Pink. And you reached out, and I'm so proud that you did. Thank you for reaching out to me.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you for remembering me. And that's kind of, difficult to do in this business just to be remembered and thought of. So I thank you for
You're
allowing me to
amazing.
be here.
What made you decide that you wanted to be a speaker?
You know what? This is to me, I consider this, Tico, as a ministry. I was called to the ministry to speaking to women years ago. And that's how I view it. I feel that God has given me a message in order to empower other women that may be, struggling through just anything in life, something that may seem so, small and where they lose their hope. I am really here to empower women and to instill hope in them, to let them know that there is greater in you. And some women just need to be encouraged more than others. And that's where I am here.
Okay, so I'm reading your title, and it says The Knockout Queen. Layla Ali might be out there watching right now, so don't let her challenge you. Are you talking about knocking her out?
You know what, Tico, I always come prepared. I got my glove.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, I am the knockout queen because I have knocked out a challenge that had came into my life back in 2018. I had a brain aneurysm, and there were some
Mm,
challenges I had to overcome while dealing with my brain aneurysm. And I was not going to be defeated. Each day, I had to learn how to get up and fight so that I can overcome my own personal challenges, which was dealing with grief from the loss of my brother, father, and
mm,
later on my mother. And
wow.
that was a lot for me.
Yeah, that is a lot. And I remember you sharing your story. You brought the gloves to the training as well, and
Yes,
we were
yes,
all
yes.
like, "Let's put the gloves on." It was amazing. But now you're overcoming your challenges and stepping out of your box, your safety space, and actually helping other people, other women knock out their challenges, correct?
Yes, I am. I'm excited about that. Tico, I even started a get up and fight challenge. And you get to get your own gloves, and you get a ebook with the kit that I have, and you also get your self-discovery journal. Because one thing that I did find out, Tico, is that women sometimes don't know how powerful they are until they
Mm.
tap within. You're stronger than what you really think. And that's why sometimes what challenge we think we have, it may just be a mental thing. We don't think we have the power to get up and fight, but we do. We do. And these gloves are here to remind you that you have everything within you to fight.
So, what has it been like as a new speaker coming out and virtually being on stages such as this, or standing in the center stage in the spotlight on an actual stage in an in person event? Has it been what you thought it would be? Is it harder to do? What's this journey like for you?
You know what? It's definitely a challenge switching from being behind the pulpit to being on, center stage in front of, people, and, them not knowing you. And the thing that I love the most is I get to do this on topics that I know that will resonate with women who are going through their daily struggles. And I'm creating my content to be able to feed into them. I'm using my own personal experiences and I'm being transparent. And sometimes being a speaker, we're not as transparent. We just think we're getting up there on stage, right? But that what comes from the heart reaches the heart. And I'm transparent.
Yeah.
I'm sharing my challenges so that you'll feel comfortable with sharing your challenges so then we can work together to overcome that together. Because I believe when one woman fight, we all fight. So that's
I
why I
hear
want
you.
to empower women to work together so we can overcome our individual challenges, so we can benefit each other.
How are you with getting past the fear? They say that people would rather run naked down the street than stand on a stage of any kind. How are you at getting past the fear? Are
you
you
know,
having fears?
you know what? I really, really enjoy it now. I found my voice. There's a saying that said, find your voice. Well, I feel that I have found my voice because different people will give you different advice on how you should do this, how you should do that. But I feel comfortable now. I know that going through the Inspired to Speak boot camp really helped me. And I feel more confident being on stage. And I am ready to get up and fight so that I can bring my message to the masses.
What would you tell a young lady or even a young gentleman that, or maybe they're doing their second career and they're like, I want to start speaking? What advice would you give them on just learning how to speak?
I would say definitely get with a coach, someone that will be able to bring out that message that's inside of you. And it is an art to it, meaning that there are fears that you have to get over. Speaking in front of, say, your family and friends is totally different than getting up on stage, because that is when you're going to find your voice, find your strengths and your weaknesses, and there's an art to it. And I believe at this stage, I am still evolving. And that's the thing you have to be aware of. You have to do it scared. You're not going to know until you get out there. And you have to be ever involving and be open to change, and also open to being mentored and having a coach. Everyone needs a coach.
So you mentioned family and friends. When your family and friends, when you said, hey, I'm going to grab these gloves, I'm going to create this entire get up and fight, experience and go out there and share my message on various platforms. What did they say?
They've been excited for me, but guess what? They are also my best critics. They
Yeah.
empower me, but they also, especially my daughter, no, mom, don't do that. Don't say that. And guess what? I know I want the message not to go out to just me. It's different when you're talking to yourself in the mirror, but I love self empowerment and also constructive criticism. I take into account what my husband says, my son, and also my daughter, because my message is not just for women, it's also for men as well. So I do appreciate constructive criticism.
You've taken this on 100%. I see you throughout
Yeah.
the social media. I'm like, there she goes again. There she goes again. But not only are you speaking, not only do you have your challenge, but a little birdie told me you got a new book coming out. What's that about?
I sure do. It is titled Give Wings to Your Gift. And the thing is this, we have challenges in our life, Tico, that keeps us from focusing and being in the on the path to unleashing our gift to the world. And I
Hmm.
want to be able to help you overcome those challenges with whatever they may be, so that you can unleash your gift to the world, give wings to it, and transcend so you can fly all over and be free to do that. But there are steps in which you need to take, and you need to know how to take those steps. And my book is going to empower you in order to do that. And I'm excited
So
about it.
when is your new book coming out?
My target launch date is October.
Okay. All right, I'm
October.
gonna keep you to it. I'm gonna call you
Yes.
on stage and ask you where that book is. When's it
Yes,
coming out?
I'll have it for you. I will have it for you. I am ready and I'm excited about that.
So what's the journey been like to be an author? I mean, I've been there. I'll be there again. That's an interesting path. What's that been like for
Yes,
you?
it is. The first book came out in 2014. I did co-author a book with my husband, Divorce Your Debt. It's a spiritual journey as to how to, navigate through life in the four areas of your life of self, spiritual, your emotional, lifestyle, and financial areas of your life that we carry unnecessary baggage. So that was my first book. But this journey here is different for me because it is a personal journey from where I was with my brain aneurysm and how I had to get up and rebrand and reinvent, rediscover Marlene um, after my challenge. And I wanted to be able to say, hey, it's not too late for you to get up. You're going to have some blows in life that's going to knock you off your course, but you still have to have the faith to get up and fight so that you can unleash your gift because others are depending on you.
Yeah. It's a big mark when you've had a brain aneurysm or some major medical situation like that.
Yes.
It's like a mark in your life, correct? That it's before the aneurysm, after the aneurysm.
Yes.
If you could go back and talk to the person before, what little message, what little teaser would you tell them is coming on the other side of the trauma?
Self-care. I would empower women, put yourself first. It's okay. You cannot continue pouring from an empty cup. And that's the
Mm,
thing. By us being on autopilot, by us being women, we multitask and we always put ourselves first. I mean, last, I'm sorry. And we never put ourselves first. And we have to be okay to say, I have to love me first, regardless of what situation I'm in. And that is what I was forced to do. And I was forced to do it during a very traumatic time in my life. But I believe that all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord. And I know that happened um, for me to learn how to get up and fight through my daily challenges and putting myself first so that I can share this with other women.
I want to thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today.
Yes.
I can't wait to share this journey, this stage with you in October. It's going to be absolutely
Yes, I'm
fantastic. The
excited.
ladies are going to love you.
Yes.
Welcome to the Now family. It's an experience. The Power of Pink is it's an energy experience that you're just going to carry with you for the whole year, and you're going to want to come back and refill again next year in October because we become this family. You get to meet all the ladies and the gentlemen. There are gentlemen in the
Mhm.
room, and they just don't own the stage. Women own the stage. That's it. I
I'm
want to
looking
thank you
forward
so
to
much
it.
for hanging out today, and I can't wait to see you in October. This is
Yes, I'm
awesome.
looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I want you to come back next time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.